That's right. Put it down for the street. That's right. Pass that Dutch. 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 Come on, pass the Dutch, baby. Shake, shake, shake your stuff, ladies.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Kiera. For all of you guys who don't know me, welcome. And give this video a big thumbs up. Comment your name or your Instagram names down below so I can follow you. And make sure you hit that subscribe button. Okay. So, without further ado, let's get into the video. So, I don't even know where to start with this video. It's such a long story, guys. Like, I don't know where to begin. Okay. So, my best friend, she came to my house. We're going to call her Natalie. So, Natalie came to my house out of the blue. And she was just like, I'm staying here for half a month. So I'm like, okay, like, it's gonna be fun. And yes, I said half a month rather than 2 weeks because half a month sounds longer than 2 weeks, doesn't it? Yeah, that's how it felt, y'all. That's how it felt. But she's still my bestie. Anyways, back to the story on how she got us kidnapped. I live in Los Angeles, but my parents, they live in Riverside. So I go out to Riverside sometimes, and when my mom's not there, I will stay at her house, or I will watch her house or watch the kids that she has in the house. You know those girls you can't turn no hoe into no housewife? Yeah, she is, but she my friend. So I don't judge. She came over my house, and where my mother lives out there, it's like, she lives in this area that's like the hood. Mind you, it's the suburbs. So why do we live in gated communities and y'all want to stay out here and gangbang. So we live in the part that's called the hood. So it's a whole bunch of people that we knew, like, from high school and stuff. So they would just come over there and we'll just be out there, like, either having fun, drinking, smoking, like, just having fun, having conversation. She wanted to hang out with this guy, and his name was, we're gonna call him CJ. We're gonna call him CJ. And CJ, I don't know where she met CJ. I don't know where she meets half the people that she does, but that's my friend. So if you know them, cool. She wanted to go get some bottles, like some alcohol to drink. And then we were gonna go back to my house and where everybody was and continue the party. So, mind you, I do not have a car at the time, neither does she. And she wants to go to the liquor store. We live in the middle of nowhere, you guys. Like, it's just dirt, houses, street, school, and cars. Like, you know, and stores. So, in a car, it will be a 5-minute drive, but if we're walking, it's an hour and a half. Not really, but that's what it feels like. And I'm a big girl. And it's nighttime, like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. So it's dark. It's pretty dark. We walk to the liquor store and we meet up with her friend CJ and his friend. I don't even know his friend's name. I don't even remember him really. I don't really remember him at all in the story. But he was there because he was there with his friend. So once we get to the liquor store, we buy whatever we get. They get whatever we get. So they're like, oh, what you guys doing after this? We're going back home. Like, to chill. Like we're just going back home. I need to go back home because I have kids to watch. Well, not kids like actual kids, but it's actual people in the house that are under the age of 18, and I need to lock up the house. I need to set the alarm. I need to do all that. So I'm like, oh, I gotta go back home. And she like, no, you don't. like, no, you don't. You can hang out for a little bit. So then she asked them, oh, so can you come over there? Like, everybody's over there. So they're like, yeah, we can do that. So, y'all, I'm like, okay, cool. Like, you know these people. They're going back my way to the house. So I'm just going to ride with them. It's better to ride with them in a 5-minute drive than an hour and a half walk, y'all. So, we get in the car. Let me just give you a layout. There's a fairground area and a casino, and there's a community of houses, but everything else is just a dirt field. So it's a fairground, and a community. So once we get into the car and we're driving, I'm thinking we're driving home. I think we're going home, and we turn towards the fairground, and I'm like, and I look at my friend like, where we going? And she's like, so she act, okay, oh, mind you, it's, oh, I forgot to mention the part where it's not even them, it's not even their car, it's their like 50, 60-year-old uncle's car. So I'm thinking, oh, maybe he forgot, or maybe he don't know where to go. No. Oh, we turn, but at the time we get to, when we go, we stop at the fairgrounds, right? So when we stop at the fairgrounds and the casino, it's like, okay, that's cool. Like, I'm still able to go home. Like, I can walk still. It's gonna be a long walk, but I can still do it. So I'm safe, and I know I'm safe, and I know I can get home. So we're in the car just because the uncle is in the casino. I'm underage, so I can't go in the casino. We're underage. We're all underage, so we just stood in the car and we was drinking and everything. Like, so at that point, my mind gone now. Like, our mind's gone. We're drunk. The uncle comes back out of the car, like, I want to say 3 hours later. Okay, so can you imagine, you're drinking, like, you're really at a party, you're drinking for 3 hours, you don't know what's going on, but you still, in your mind, you're conscious, but you're not really aware. You're aware, you're just not conscious of what you're doing. Like, I don't know how to explain it. So, once the uncle get back in the car, I'm like, oh, are we going home? And then he was like, oh, we can take you guys home later. Like, we can take you guys back home later. I said, no, I need to get home because I got things to do. Like, and I'm scary. But we got things to do, and I'm scary. Long story short, he didn't end up taking us home. We ended up going somewhere far in the middle of nowhere, you guys. Like, these, okay, mind you, this is my best friend's friend. Like, she knows them. We go far, like, to the middle of nowhere. Like, I don't know, to some apartments. We in their house, it's like, they take us far. So at this point, I'm like, we kidnapped. Like, they not taking us home. Like, oh my gosh, like, what do I do? Like, do I call the police? Like, oh my gosh, I tried to open the door wouldn't open. I'm like, let me out. I need to go home. I cannot do this. So, I don't have a car. I do not have a phone. I do not have like really anything on me because I didn't plan on being kidnapped. Like, who plans on being kidnapped and not taken home? Even though it was my fault because I got into the car, I thought I was going home and I thought I was safe with my BFF. But guess what? These hoes ain't loyal. After that, we end up getting to this apartment place, and it's just a whole bunch of just guys and a couple girls and a couple babies and stuff like that. So I'm like, where did they bring us? Like, I'm drunk out of my mind. You have a whole house full of guys, and mind you, I didn't even tell y'all this part. My best friend, she had left me. She left me in the house drunk with a whole bunch of guys. So imagine how I felt, and imagine what was going on. Like, just imagine. So I'm like, it gets later and later. I'm like, okay, so are we gonna go home? Like, are you guys gonna take us home? And they're like, no. So I'm scared, like, okay, maybe I can get an Uber or I can do something. Like, we got to get home some way. But it didn't end like that, you guys. The uncle who was in the car, he told us, he was like, so call us so we can take you guys back home. Like, he kept saying that the whole time. Call us so we can take you guys back home. Call us. Like, we told you to take us home. We didn't tell you to take us here to this house with a house full of guys and we're drunk. Like, why would you do that to us? Like, you knew what was going on. You set us up. And I'm thinking, actually, my friend, she is set up too. Because she wasn't scared the whole time. She doesn't like to think that I was kidnapped. But I do. I was held against my will. And put into a dangerous situation that I could not get out of, and that she was not gonna help me get out of because she wanted to talk to one of them. Like, she wanted to be a hoe. But I was scared because I don't know where I am. So let me get her side of the story so you guys can hear her tell what's going on. Okay, guys, I'm about to call up my friend Natalie right now so she can tell you her side of the story and what she thinks that really happened. Even though my side of the story is true, we're going to see what she has to say. So, let's call her. I'm using my house phone because I'm recording on my phone. She probably don't even know what this number is because I do not call her from this. Hi Natalie.
Hi.
So, I'm here with YouTube. You are on here with the world. So, tell them your side of the story on how you got me kidnapped.
Honestly, you got us kidnapped.
Hold on, why my phone? So, what happened?
Honestly, you got us kidnapped because at the end of the day, yeah, it was kind of me, but it was a lot to do with you too because, yeah, they was my people and all, but you're the one that decided to go to the store. So after we went to the store, we ran into them at the store. So, once I've been drinking a lot, I turned around and I asked you, I said, should we go home or what? You said, yeah.
We was held against our will and took into the fairground.
Yeah, we had walked to the store. We both agreed that we wanted to ride back, so they wanted us kidnapping us, taking us out of our will, but it was a lot of your fault.
Oh, well, you two heard a different side of the story, so I guess. Comment down below, you guys, who you believe. Who do you think is telling the truth? Me or her? Come on.
I'm lying.
So, you guys, this is the end of the video. If you guys have any other, wait, what should I say?
Hey, follow me too, guys.
Hey, follow me.
Subscribe to me. I'm gonna make a YouTube. It's gonna be BBWSXL and
Oh my God.